Texas State Representative by the name of Molly White has proposed a RFRA type of bill that would allow businesses to refuse to serve customers on religious grounds. Now, that's of course very controversial. It's happened something like that has passed in Indiana and Arkansas, although with some minor changes. Now, in this state, of course, there are progressives, there are people who disagree, there are people who are LGBT who would, of course, be affected by this. Now, one of them decided to try and talk to this legislator to try to, maybe talk her out of it, say, hey, what are you doing? This isn't protecting religious freedom. This is going to lead to discrimination. One of her constituents by the name of Frank Carlson, who belongs to a group called Equality Texas, had been initially greeted by White's staff when he went to talk to her. But however, as soon as they found out who he was representing, they told him to essentially leave. They said, look, drop off your literature and leave. This, our lawmaker, White, is against anything LGBT. Don't even talk to me. I'm not going to listen to you. Drop off your crap and leave, because I don't even want to talk to you. Now, I thought as a representative, you're actually supposed to listen to the issues of your constituents. Well, apparently, if you don't agree with Molly White on absolutely everything, then she doesn't have any time for you. Now, look, if we're talking to somebody who's in the House of Representatives, for example, that's something different. Of course, they're only going to listen to people, and it doesn't matter who you are. If you get the money to talk to them, they'll probably listen to you. However, in the states, we still have something pretty close to a democracy, still. But Molly White is saying, no, if you don't agree with me 100% on everything that I believe, if you're from the other side, I don't even want to talk to you. I don't got time for you. That ain't right. Now, White's chief of staff, Hannah Bell, told the Temple Daily Telegram, look, I conveyed that the representative has stances on some issues and she isn't likely to change her mind on them. Well, that doesn't stop you from having a dialogue with somebody and at least understanding where the other side is coming from. But no, it's one of those things where I don't want to understand where you're coming from. I don't want to hear anything from you. Get out. Drop off your literature and leave. We try to be a transparent office, and I told them that they needed to meet with individuals that shared their viewpoint. Yeah, but the whole point of her going to her is saying, look, you're trying to pass something that's going to negatively affect me and people I care about. As my representative, you were supposed to do the job of at least listening to my concerns. That doesn't mean that we expect you to vote differently, but at least listen to what I have to say. Respect the fact that I'm your constituent. I live in your district. Now, whether you gerrymander the shit out of it, that's a completely different thing. But the fact is that I live in your district. You're supposed to represent me at the state level, and I'm coming to you with a concern from my community. And basically it's, well, go talk to somebody who cares. That's her response. Go talk to someone who cares. Because I don't give a fuck. I'm going to pass legislation or attempt to pass legislation that negatively impacts you, and I don't want to hear a peep. So much for respecting their constituents, and so much for respecting democracy.